Can your life be a struggle as a Power BI consultant? It sure can. And that's what I want to talk to you about in this video and how you can avoid that. My name is Avi Singh, and my goal is to not just have you learn Power BI, but become a pro, create a successful Power BI career, but also a life of freedom. If that's what you want, then make sure to follow me on LinkedIn and YouTube. So let's talk about this. Can your life be a struggle as a Power BI consultant? Now, this actually comes from a real discussion that I had with one of the members in our Power BI consultant program. And they came on the call and we were talking about it, and they were sharing how it was kind of a struggle. They had a lot going on, and felt like they were being pulled in all different directions, and they had a little bit of up and down months, and this client needed something by tomorrow, and then they were focused on this, and yeah, they just didn't feel in a happy state. Now, of course, sometimes I have this instinct to just kind of help people and like dive in, like tell them the right thing to do. But of course, the best way I can help them is to help them discover the real answer. So all I do is give them some pointers, and I'm going to give you the same pointers. Now, here's the thing. There's always going to be stuff. There are always going to be problems. Life is like that. Business is the business of solving problems. That part is not going to change. But what can change is your attitude towards it and the way you approach it. But how can you have the right attitude? And I think what's important there is to have your true north or your true goal, which keeps you oriented towards the direction you really want to go in. So that's one of the first things that we do inside our Power BI Consultant program, is that we ask members to define their true goal. And the way we talk about it is that it is something beyond money or time. Now, I'm not saying money and time, you shouldn't have goals around that. By all means, have goals around that, but also realize that those are mere stepping stones. Because when people say, oh yeah, I want to earn more money, or I want to have all the time, I want to retire early, things like that. And I always say that if you had all the money in the world and all the time in the world, what would you then do? How would you live your life then? And that, of course, cuts to kind of what you really believe in, what you feel is really important, and the kind of impact you want to leave in this world. And you got to start there, and you got to have that true goal. So define that true goal and let that drive your direction. So what I said to this member was actually that this feeling that things are not working well, it's actually a good thing, because we need to train ourselves to detect that and use that to steer our lifeboat, right? So often the way people deal with work stress is that, imagine there's a candle and you put your hand on the flame and it hurts. But instead of taking that as a sign and saying, hey, this hurts, this is not good, because I'm not in line with what my true goal is. How can I get back in line with that and focus on that? What people do is, no, maybe I can stay just a little bit longer. I just got to do this more. And guys, again, I mean, working more, working harder isn't the key to success or creating a bigger impact. So identify your true goal and let that drive your path to success. And if you fall out of line, if you do get into a spot where life feels like a struggle, and it would happen, it happens to me, it happens to all of us, every member that I know in this program. But again, take that as a sign to remind yourself of that true goal, what really drives you, and just get back in flow with yourself and your true goal. If you have any thoughts, comments, or questions about Power BI career, make sure to leave that in the comments below, or even better, join us live for one of our upcoming Talk Power BI events. Just go to talkpowerbi.com to find out more. I'll see you in the next video. Until then, power on.